how has manifestation influenced your creative process and career trajectory?
I would say, Anupama, manifestation is a very strong and a very powerful word and a powerful process as well. So whenever you combine hard work and manifestation, you get very powerful results. You have to be very positive.
Yeah.
You have to have that power, that strength. You have to do a lot of sacrifices, a lot of things you have to let go. But then constantly you have to have that positive attitude.
So what is it that drives you to push beyond boundaries?
When I was a kid, I was very inclined towards fashion, like every girl is. But when I grew up a bit, I was in my higher secondary and in my college time, it became my passion.
Welcome to FLO Podcast. Today, we are celebrating the unique story of a very renowned and celebrated fashion designer from Indore, Anupama Bothra. So Anupama has been in this arena for last 18 years, and hers is a story of manifestation and perseverance. Hi Anupama, and welcome to FLO Podcast.
Hi Anupama, thank you so much.
How have you been, and how's life?
Great.
Are you excited for today's podcast?
Oh yes, very much.
So let's start talking about what drives you and how you've reached here. So my first question to you would be then, how has manifestation influenced your creative process and career trajectory?
So I would say, Anupama, manifestation is a very strong and a very powerful word and a powerful process as well. So for me, it has really helped me achieve what I had always dreamt of in terms of my work, fashion, creating designs. Whenever you combine manifestation with hard work, which you have to. Of course, it goes hand by hand. You cannot do anything without working hard for it. So whenever you combine hard work and manifestation, you get very powerful results. And it really helps you. There's nothing under the sun which you cannot achieve if you have the power to be positive and to manifest what you want, right? So for me, what happens was, I actually got to know the magic of manifestation after a certain event which happened in my life few years back. And since then, I have been manifesting whatever I've wanted. And it has really, really taken my career to another level. At that point of time, this goes 4 years back. At that point of time, I was very happy and content with what I was doing. So being content doesn't allow you to grow. Right?
Of course, yeah, right.
Right. So that is one more point. So I was very happy and content with what I was doing. I was creating my designs, I was displaying them and putting up exhibitions, and I was really happy. Then I came across an event which was a fashion show. And what a coincidence, it was a fashion show by FICCI only.
Super.
Right. So I was not a member at that time, and I happened to attend that fashion show. I saw the show, I was happy, enjoying it. And suddenly I saw all the creations walking with their designers. That was one thing which struck me. This is something I've never done, and this is something I want to do, right? And I always went by the, I would say the statement that I always want to do things differently. So that was one thing I'd never done. And the entire night I could not sleep. And the only thing I kept on manifesting was, I want to walk with my designs, and I will work hard as much as I can to achieve that dream of mine. It was not a dream, it was kind of a passion, and I was craving, I was hungry for that thing. I wanted to be on ramp with my creation and my model. I started manifesting it, not knowing how to do it, but still I wanted it. And I was ready to work hard to any level to achieve it. After 2 months, I got a call from an organization, rather somebody who was holding a pageant in Indore. They said, we have heard about you as a designer, and we would want you to be a part of this pageant. Do you want to design for the models? I'm like, okay, who else is there? It's like, we have a celebrity also. Do you want to design for her as well? If it's possible for you, because she's a celebrity. I said, definitely, I will. That day, again, I couldn't sleep. They just approached me few days before the pageant. I worked day in, day night and designed 10 to 12 dresses for the celebrity. And this day came, it was 19th of December. Aditi Govitrikar, Mrs. World, walked wearing my creation with me on the ramp. So I was really so overwhelmed and so happy I got this opportunity just by manifesting for it. That day and today, there was no looking back. One opportunity, generated another one. And just by people coming to know that, somebody from Indore has designed for a celebrity, which nobody had done before. That was again something which was, outstanding, something
landmark
different.
for you, yeah.
Right. So that gave me an opportunity to design for more celebrities in coming months. And people started noticing me through social media, through, word of mouth, that, there is this girl who has designed for celebrities and she knows how to handle them. So that's how it went on. And from Aditi Govitrikar, then I designed for Mandira Bedi in Dubai. That was a red carpet event again. Then I designed for Neha Dhupia. I designed for Chitrangada. I designed for Aditi Govitrikar again after 2 years. That I'll come to that point again. I designed for Preeti Jhangiani. I designed for Amrita Rao.
It's fantastic.
And more to come. I designed for Atisha. She's TV serial Ahilya Bai, if you've seen. She's the star of Ahilya Bai. I designed for her. I designed for Lakshmi Narayan Ma, the transgender queen. And then I designed for Malaika Arora, which was another huge achievement of mine. So this is how it went from one to another to another. And this is how manifestation worked.
I'm sure.
Because I worked hard for all of these people. There were so many times where things were so tough, so difficult to manage. But then I always had the drive, no, if I'm going to do this, it'll, make me stand out. So I want to do this. I want to do more. And I kept on and on, and this is how it worked. And back to the point where I designed for Aditi again after 2 years. So she came for an award function. I met her. Now we've become, kind of good friends because we've been connected. So I happened to design for her again, and I told her that you were the first one I designed for. 2 years consistently I've been designing for so many celebs, and now again I've designed for her.
Yeah.
And from that day we share a very good bond, and that is how it is.
Amazing. I'm sure, that's amazing to hear. But then, do you have more incidences around you where you can, because see, of course we see around everybody's talking so much about manifestations, optimism.
Right.
But generally, in reality, it's not necessary that every time you're positive and positive things will only happen, or whatever you manifest, things happen the way you are
but you'll have to
expecting
consistently
it to.
work. You have to consistently work for it. Not
So
that
maybe-
it's going to happen overnight,
Yeah.
but probably one day. But you will have to have that, that positive outlook, that positive thoughts, that, you can do it and it will happen, and you have to work for it. It just cannot happen by thinking about it. You have to work consistently, and you have to work hard, and sometimes you have to work differently.
Yeah.
You have to work differently than others to achieve what you want.
So I think, can we say this, that manifestation is not just about optimism, or manifestation is not just about being after something.
Right.
But I think what you started your talk with was manifestation is about focusing and being after it.
Yes.
Positively making all your efforts to
Of
ensure
course.
that you reach to the goal that you're manifesting. So I think that's a very important takeaway that you have given to us today, that it's not just being optimistic, dreaming about it, but actually walking the path and walking your dreams.
You have to be very positive.
Yeah.
You have to have that power, that strength, and it doesn't come that easy. You have to do a lot of sacrifices, a lot of things you have to let go. But then constantly you have to have that positive attitude.
Yeah.
It will happen eventually.
So Anupama, your inspirational message to women.
So to all the women out there, what I wanted to say is, no passion, no dream is big or small. If you have it within you, you should work for it and start working from inside. Like, start believing in yourself that you can do it. And there's no age, no time, no limit to start working for your passion or your dreams. And no matter what it is, even if you want to paint something or write, start doing it for yourself. First, you have to start doing it for yourself, then think about the world ahead. So you should do. Everyone should have a passion, should have a dream, and you should do and work hard for it. And one more thing I want to say, every woman has the God gift to create life in herself. So you should also have the belief that if you can create a life, You can create a life for your own self also, the life what you want to live. You have the power to do that. So never, never underestimate yourself. Just dream, believe, and achieve.
Very powerful message indeed. And I would say we can and we should never stop dreaming. So my last question to you would be, how has flow impacted you, or how has flow helped you in your personal or professional journey?
So see, I have recently joined Flow, and Flow is a very strong platform for all the women, irrespective if you're working or not. If you're working, definitely it gives you a lot of opportunities to enhance your skills, to voice your work, and to showcase your creativity in whatever field you are. So with workshops and with things like She Rises, the conclaves, the carnivals, the skill dan, all these things, to whatever connected with me, with my work, has really helped me. Helped me in connecting with people, different people from different cities also. We have been working in this city only. Like with She Rises, I could connect with so many other people of different cities, got to know how they work, learned a lot from them also. You know, learning has no age. You can learn anytime, and no matter where you are, you can always learn and enhance yourself. So Flow has given lots and lots of opportunities, and I'm really grateful.
So glad and happy to hear that. So yeah, and then I would just like to thank you for your time, and so glad to have you here. And I wish you all the best, and we look forward to seeing you with more celebrities, and in fact hosting one of them here in Indore as well, on Flow platform maybe.
Of course.
So all the best to you, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anupama, and thank you so much, Flow, for having me here for this podcast. I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Stay connected, and do not forget to subscribe Flow Podcast, and stay connected for listening to the stories, unique stories of women. Thank you so much.